that should be good. Hey, what's up? I'm Brock, and in this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the essentials of Zbrush. So let's go. Alright, we have Zbrush loaded up. Today is the day where you're going to learn some Zbrush. Naturally, the first thing you may try is to draw right in the viewport, and you're immediately greeted with these lovely boxes. Like, what the heck, I just want to start my first sculpt. The first button I recommend for any beginner is to Initialize. Initialize basically resets ZBrush to how it was when you first loaded it up. So navigate to Preferences and hit Initialize ZBrush. If you break something and don't know how to fix it, hit Initialize. There's a couple other steps that you have to do to get you started sculpting. First, you must grab a tool. A tool is basically a model in ZBrush. To grab a tool, you navigate to the Tools menu, click on this icon, and select Sphere 3D. If you're used to another 3D package, you're basically grabbing a primitive shape. Once you have a tool selected, drag it out in the viewport. The next button you have to hit is Edit, located at the top. The hotkey for this is T. If you try to start sculpting, you'll be greeted with this message saying, hey, convert this 3D primitive to a polymesh 3D. In order to do that, you navigate to the tool palette and select Make Polymesh 3D. And that's it, the setup is done, and you're ready to go. So now is a good time to talk about ZBrush navigation. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, ZBrush navigation was the biggest hurdle for me. To rotate, you just click outside your mesh and drag. Pretty straightforward. To pan, you hold down Alt and click and drag. Now to zoom in and out. You do the same as pan, hold Alt and click, but as you're panning, let go of Alt and it starts to zoom. Again, start by panning and then release Alt. Next up are brushes. Your brush palette can be loaded up by hitting B. The first set of brushes that I recommend, and the ones I use the most for my personal art, are Clay Buildup, Move, and Dam Standard. You can find Clay Buildup by hitting B, C, B. So B for brush, C for clay, and then B for buildup. As you learn more names of brushes, you can quickly navigate to your favorites by using the hotkeys. Finally, to the sculpting. Clicking on your model will sculpt outwards, and holding Alt will push inward. If you hold Shift, you can also smooth out your model. The next thing I will mention about brushes is changing the draw size, focal shift, and Z intensity. If you hold down spacebar, all of those can be edited quickly. If you want to add more resolution to your mesh, you can subdivide your model. Control D adds a division level, Shift D goes back down a division level, and hitting just D goes up a level that has already been created. You can check out what subdivision level you're on by navigating to the Tools palette and then go under Geometry. And that's the basics to get you started. There's still a lot to ZBrush that I didn't cover, such as ZRemesh, Dynamesh, different subtools, polygroups. Before this tutorial, I hope to keep it simple to get you going in ZBrush. If you have any questions about anything I mentioned, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you, and see you in the next video.